First day back outsourcing, getting some absolute bangers from the charity shop. Being selective, paying up for good stuff. Yeah, it's come to about £100 in total, but I think we're easily looking at £300–400 return. Got a backpack full on there, and I got this entire bag full here, which we'll all go through once we get home. I've just got to figure out how we get this bag home, riding this bike the whole way. This is going to be fun. I spent £100 in one charity shop. Is this a flip or a flop? What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and I've actually had quite a lot of new subscribers recently. So if you don't know already, I'm Tommy Trades. I'm a full-time reseller based here in the UK, mainly selling on eBay, doing a bit on Vinted, occasional whatnot shows every now and then, and documenting it all for you here on YouTube. If you've been following along with my videos, you'll know that I've been setting myself a goal to not go sourcing until I've built up a nice cash flow, basically a nice reserve of cash, so I can go out and when I spend it, I'm not skint. I actually still have money left over. And I was able to build up to the point to actually go out sourcing for the first time yesterday. So in today's video, I've got an epic charity shop haul for you. I spent £100 in total in just one shop, and let's see what we got. I'll start with the hard goods, and if you want to see clothing, stick around until the end, and trust me, I've got some bangers in there. You won't be disappointed. First thing I picked up, I got this stack of cards here. They are Warhammer cards, Age of Sigmar Champions, the trading card game. There is, how many even is there? So there is 8 sealed packs here on the bottom. This is what one of the sealed packs looks like. And then there are 3 opened packs in there as well. And these 2 are like slightly different anyway. Now they were just putting these out on the shop floor. And I said, hey, I'd be interested in buying them, but you're probably not going to like my offer, because they hadn't actually put the pricing label on it yet. They were like literally in the process of doing that. And I said, look, I could offer you £5 for all of them. And they said, 7? I went, let's do it. Go for it. £7. It's money in their till to help them hit their daily target. And they get some fresh, brand new stock in for me and my business. These things don't have the craziest value behind them, so I didn't really want to pay up too much for them. But brand new sealed stock, Warhammer. Warhammer is one of the top searched keywords on eBay, so I'm always looking to pick it up anytime I can. Because I got the full set of these, I might just do a bundle of 4 and then try and sell them as like a stack basically, and try and get around £20 to £25 rather than sell them off individually for £3 to £5 a go. Or we could just do them all as one big bundle and try and ask for like 30, 40 maybe. Sticking with the hard goods, I got a few VHS tapes. We got Pulp Fiction on VHS. I haven't tested any of these yet. I don't have a VHS player anymore, so I won't be able to test them. Unless one comes in, I'm just going to sell them as untested. I'm not sure on the value of this or how much they go for, but I'm going to ask sort of like £10 to £15 and then go down from there, accept offers. Next one is Evil Dead 2 on the VHS. If you don't know, horror ones are like the best ones to find. In VHS or Betamax tapes, they're just so sought after. People collect them. I think it's the whole like nostalgia trip of it as well. Maybe up to £20 on that guy, I don't know. And then this one, I think I've seen a listing of like 40 or 50 quid or something. I'm not sure if there's been any sold though, but it's Dance Craze, and it's like a ska, like the best of ska live on a video. That's all the songs on the back there. Pause the video and see if any of those are hits that you know. Let me know down in the comments. Then we picked up this player, right? So I've seen these remotes sell all over the place on their own. Weird. £10, £20. I think there was a sold all the way up to like 40 quid for just the remote of this thing. But it is Cambridge Audio, and I have the remote, but I also have the entire player itself. So it is a CD player, special edition compact disc D500 Cambridge Audio. And there you go. It has been tested in terms of like it works and it turns on and powers on and stuff. But I do need to put a CD in there, plug it into some speakers and test that all is working okay. But once I get that done, I'll get it listed ASAP and we'll have it out the door in no time. I'm probably going to try asking for like 60, 70 quid on this and then be open to offers. Sticking with the hard goods, and we'll come back to all this clothing. I got a few little plushies. This one, 99p. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but he sells for around £15. We got this one as well for 99p. Another Japanese cartoon. Really strange like sales on this guy. Some for like 15, 20, 30. I think there was even a sale for like £98. Can't remember his name, Doramayu or something like that. I'm probably butchering it. If you know, let me know down in the comments, but he's one to look out for. I picked up this Wenger, or like Swiss Wenger bag. It is brand new with the tags, and it's like a little travel train bag, basically. Keep your bits that you want to actually have out on you rather than put all your stuff away. You can keep your, like, your DS. That's probably a good switch bag or something, you know? Should be looking at 25 quid on this guy, and then I'll be open to offers as always. I was able to get a 1970s Mickey Mouse Club plush. It's like a beanie plush. I'm not sure if you can like hear that in there, but it is very weird and creepy. It feels weird and strange. I want to get this listed and sold as soon as possible because this thing is going to curse my reselling room. I can just tell. Probably going to ask 10 to 15 quid on it unless there's any super massive solds out there. But Mickey Mouse plushies, they're all over the place. They're quite hard to find on eBay because of the amount of variation of it. But if there is any plush collectors out there of Mickey Mouse, shoot me a message on Instagram, drop me a comment down below, and maybe I can get that one into your collection. Couple random bits of Scalextric's track, power cables, and there's one little car in there as well. I've got some other Scalextric track bits that I need to get listed up, so I'll just bundle these together and get it all up in one go. These were kind of just thrown into the deal. Then there's this whole bag of like vintage toys. I don't believe that to be complete, but I have no idea what half of this stuff is. Apparently when they're complete, they could sell all the way up to like 70, 80 quid. But if anyone knows like what these are, I think there's supposed to be like a sword bit on the top of here. I have no clue. Again, they were kind of just thrown into the deal, into the bundle. Random stuff like a transformer in here. Bits of a transformer there. Like a Beyblade thing in there. A Genshin Impact plushie. Random stuff. All thrown into the deal. But I could sort through that, get it listed up. Even if things are in parts or broken as a toy, you can still sell them. People want the parts and accessories to complete the stuff that they've already got. An entire bag full of Power Rangers. Look at that. All sorts of stuff in there, but mainly Power Rangers, different generations, some with capes, some without. Got to sort through all of them, bundle them all together, and get them listed up ASAP. Any of the spare bits that are left over, I've got like a spares toy box that I put it all in. And then if I ever come across the stuff that I need, I can part it with it, piece it with it. But if that box gets filled up, I'll literally just list a box of spares and repairs of toys and clear it all out in one go. Because I don't want to be holding on to random bits of plastic till the end of days. And now for the clothing. And there's some epic pieces in here. So if you're trying to increase your brand knowledge in clothing, trying to get better and learn that category, this is one for you. Keep your eye out on what I've picked up. First off, we have a Blue Jays baseball cap. I didn't think these would sell much in the UK, but they seem to be sought after. They sell for around £20 plus postage. This next one is a brand I love to pick up, so as soon as I saw it, it went straight into my bag. But this is a Musto Performance rain jacket. It's like a sailing brand, outdoorsy kind of brand, but you find it a lot of like sailing stuff, nautical jackets, those kind of things. So this is waterproof, probably be worn by someone going on a boat or something like that. Keep your eye out. Musto waterproof jacket. Originally was like £10 on the label for this guy, and I'm going to be looking at 40 to 50 back potentially. I'm going to try and go high and then I'll come down. But the beautiful thing about this deal is that it's £100 in total. And when you start seeing how much the label prices were on some of these clothing items, you'll realize like where all that money came from. But at the same time, like if you divide out the total cost of £100 across everything that I've picked up, the average cost is actually much lower than like £10 an item. The next one I was delighted to see. My eyes lit up as soon as I saw it. Paul Smith, vintage style jumper. And I believe it to be made with mohair, which does increase the value on it. It's not just mohair, there's like a blend of different fabrics in there. But you're looking at like 50 to 60 quid on this guy. He does have quite a few pulls and stuff on him, so I'm going to try and clean him up as best as I can before I get him listed. But that is an absolute banger. One that was right next to that as well is, I've never seen this label before in my life. Looks like vintage super dry. It says a blend of fabrics. Again, a little bit like knotty and knobbly around on this jumper, especially on the ends there, look. So I'm going to include all that in the condition, but it is super, super soft, vintage style. I'm going to aim for around 30 quid. Might be more than that, might be surprised, might be less. That's what I'm going with. I paid £5 for that guy, or it might have been 4. Then the next one, I paid £3 for this guy, is an All Saints Relaxed Fit long sleeve black tee. Really nice. This is like my style as well. I'm not quite sure what is showing on the back there, like Richter scale or elevation or the stock charts or something. It's got different cities and then this chart on it. I'm not quite sure what it's actually measuring. Should be looking at a minimum of 20 back. Might try and ask for more. This next one was actually a set, so I'll show you these and then the other part. But the brand is Drip Made. It is a size small, but Drip Made basketball shorts. And you've got the like D on there. Really, really nice. Quality pair. I've not seen these shorts anywhere online. I can't find them at all. But I can find the vests, and the vests seem to sell for like 25 to 30 quid on their own. So Drip Made, and it's brand new without the tags as well. The tag has come off, but it's still got that thing on it. And we've got a full outfit. So I might try and ask 40, maybe even 50 quid, and then just come down and be open to offers. But the vests alone, they sell quite well. And now I'm the only one with a pair of shorts. I think we should have the top optimal listing. Then this one is actually a new brand for me. I feel like I've seen it hundreds of times before and never even considered it. Hackett London shirt there. Slim fit, long sleeve. Should be looking at £20, 15 on the super low end. If it's got stripes on it, I think you're on the lower end. But because of this sort of design where it's all over, 20 to 25 quid. I think I paid £4 for this guy. Another brand that I haven't really done too well with in the past, to be honest. But this one seems like it's a winner. It's a Bowden shirt. What design is this? Is this called like sawtooth or herringbone? I can't remember what this pattern's called. Let me know. But it's a really nice thick cotton quality shirt. $6.99 on the label for that one. 15 on the super low end. 20 to 25 on the good stuff. Then one of the first pieces I picked up in there was this pair of Polo Ralph Lauren chinos. £10 on the label for these, and that is expensive. But there still is margin in it, even if you were to pay the full £10 and not sort of get more stuff to bring that cost down. 10 into 30 quid there. So I'm trying to follow the route of paying a little bit more for good stock and have it sell through quickly rather than pay a little bit less for worse stock and get more of it and then have it stick around for much longer. More Polo Ralph Lauren as well. Oh, not Polo, sorry. Just Ralph Lauren on this one. £10 again on the label for this guy. And that's a pretty bad buy, to be honest. If you were paying £10 for this, on the low end, you're looking to sell this for £10. So there's not a lot of margin in here, really. But I'm going to stick this guy up for $29.99 and then be open to offers. Ideally, 25 quid is the lowest I want to go. But if I've got to go to 20 and sort of double my money in the end, then that's what we got to do. But again, I want the brands, the quality stock in my store. So even though I've paid a little bit more for it, I'm confident that it will sell. There was another like Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve polo shirt in there. That was in there for $8.99, and that literally sells on eBay for $8.99. So again, that was one that I didn't want to pick up. There was no examples of it selling for more than that unless it was brand new. Whereas this shirt, there is sales of it in pre-owned for 25, 30 quid. So I was confident I could try and hold out and get that price for it. Couple of vintage tees here now. These are wrestling tees, vintage wrestling tees. This one is The Dog. Don't mess with the dog. And this is Generation X. Haven't looked these up yet, but I'm going to say 30 each on the low end. Maybe more, depending on how collectible they are, how rare they are. But that was the first one. If there's any wrestling experts out there, let me know down in the comments if you know anything about these. That's Flipping Retro. I'm looking at you guys. So Rock vintage t-shirt from the year 2000. Wrestling tee. Again, I'm going to say 30 quid, but could be more. And then the last pickup from there, which I actually got at a discount as well, this one. We just sort of like added it on to round everything up to 100 quid. I think I was like £4 away. Originally it had $7.99 on the label, so they did me half price on this one. But it is 100% cotton, made in Nepal. And it is a giant, multicolored, it's hooded as well, poncho. You got the pocket on there. But I've seen these sell for like 30 to 40 quid all day long. But a solid item there. Happy to pick that one up. I'm really pleased with all the clothing I was able to get, to be honest. Like quality brands, quality materials, quality values, should have a fast sell-through rate. I did all the checks this time as well. I realized I've been skipping over checking or like setting the item location default to UK. I've been considering like US sales and everything as I'm purchasing items. So now I've limited it to the UK. I check the solds and the actives, and then I know exactly what my competition is going to be. But that's everything I picked up from the charity shop. £100 spent. What do you think? Flip or flop? I think our money's safe as £100 spent, and I think we could easily triple this, if not quadruple it in terms of sales. We could be seeing up to £400 worth of sales as a rough estimate, and then obviously you've got fees, taxes, coupons, discounts, all of that stuff to go into it. So that's obviously not what we're going to be bringing home, but I think the money was safely invested into the stock that we bought today. What's in the box, eh? Well, if you didn't know, I'm in Car Boot Chris's Discord. Lovely group. Everyone's super friendly. Chat about eBay, reselling, non-reselling stuff. We have little swaps and deals and stuff going on. I'm not affiliated or anything. I'm just giving it a shout out because I love the group. But one of the members in there actually put a post out saying they were trying to clear out some of their kids' stuff that they didn't want anymore. They had a few different bundles of stuff. And there was one on there that I thought looked really cool. So I picked it up and purchased it. And it got delivered right away. I completely forgot I even ordered it. So let's see what we've got inside. We've got a nice bit of wrapping paper here as padding. I like the innovation. What we have in here is Nerf guns. More specifically, Fortnite Nerf guns. So we've got the RPG rocket launcher. We got the pump action shotgun. This one is in its box. We also have the Scar from Fortnite as well. So I paid £20 in total. These got delivered ASAP, and I think I can sell each of them for a minimum of £15 plus postage. Some of them with the box, and maybe if I get some ammo as well, because none of these come with any bullets or anything like that. So if I get some ammo, I pair them with their box because they've all got their original boxes. I could try and ask 20 to 25, but that is a bit of a reach. I did pick up the bundle though, because I did some research on it beforehand. So Nerf guns, they sell well all year round anyway. But when you collaborate that with Fortnite, if you look at that as a niche, the sell-through rate on that category or niche is really good. There's about 100 listed and there's 98 sold. So it practically sells the same amount as it's listed. Whereas if there was like 10,000 listed and only 100 sold, that would mean it's a really slow selling item and I wouldn't recommend picking it up. But this means that there's a decent amount of competition, but you're also just as likely to sell it as everyone else. And then I'm putting the odds in my favor by having the boxes, getting some ammo, all of that jazz. Well, they definitely work. But that is my charity shop haul and bonus box. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like the video, tap subscribe if you haven't already. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers. I really want to try and hit that by summertime this year. So if you can help me do that and you haven't subbed, smash that button and we'll be well on our way. And if you haven't had enough from me yet, click on this video right here and continue the binge. See you in the next one. Peace.